Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American. One of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Halak here from the GMS Denver camp, coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is going to be Esau Will Not Be Saved. Esau will not be saved, man, because you still have guys out here pushing forth this false notion that heathen nations are going to be saved. And that includes Esau when you read the complete contrary in the scriptures, man. Esau has, the Most High has a great hatred towards Esau, and they have been set up for one purpose and one purpose only. And that's to be the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, man. You see? There's no salvation coming to Esau or any of the heathen nations, but we're going to focus on Esau tonight. Now, let's get a few scriptures to prove this, because once again, you having guys break off and go do their own things, and now they're coming with this doctrine of all nations can be saved, and that does not add up to what the Most High has spoken. You see, so let's get right into it. So this is Malachi 1 and 3. It says what? And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. There it is, man. These are the words of the Lord right here. He hates Esau. You see? In a couple chapters over, it tells you, for I am Yahweh, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So this right here of the Most High hating Esau has not changed, because the Most High doesn't change. He's hated Esau from the beginning. He will always hate Esau, man. The Most High does not change. It says what? Malachi 1 and 3. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah host. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah have indignation forever. You see that? The Most High hates Esau. He's gonna make his heritage desolate, beginning with what? The destruction of America. They've been ordained to be the border of wickedness. All wickedness stems from Esau, wherever he is in the earth, especially here from Babylon the Great. And they are the people against whom Yahweh have indignation forever. Forever, man. And you still got guys out here trying to vouch and defend Esau, man. Vouch for and defend Esau. When the Most High already said what he said. These devils cannot be saved. They will not be saved. And that's all according to the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Let's see what it says in the NLT. Let's get a translation comparison. Malachi 1 and 4 in the NLT, it says what? Esau's descendants in Edom, many say, or may say, we have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins. And that's what they think is going to happen after this great destruction takes place. They think they're going to come out of those bunkers and be as the phoenix that rises from the ashes. And that's not the case. You see? It says what? But Yahweh of heaven's armies replies. This is what the Most High said. They may try to rebuild, but I will demolish them again. Their country will be known as the land of wickedness, and their people will be called the people with whom Yahweh is forever angry. You see that? So what are you guys doing out here trying to vouch for Esau? Now you've put yourself to be in a position of opposing the Almighty God Yahweh and his will. So now you've been made an enemy because you're trying to defend this people that the Most High has already ordained to be set up for destruction, man. The Most High set these people aside from the beginning to be angry at. And you're down here on the earth trying to defend these people, trying to vouch for these people, trying to have these people enter into salvation when the Most High has never said anything about Esau receiving any salvation. But what we can read is great judgment, you see, being proclaimed against the Edomites, man. And even their Bible scholars tell you this. So, because when you go here, let me pull this out real quick. To the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, which was compiled by 1948ers, which are Amalekites or Edomites, it tells you that Esau what? Edom figures prominently in prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. She is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. There it is, man. And the Edomites put that together. The Edomites they're the only nation that has not received any promise of mercy from the Most High. Because even the heathen are going to receive mercy after that first 1,000 years. We're going to let up a little bit because we're going to beat the ways of righteousness into them. But you Edomites, that won't be the case. After 1,000 years, according to the Most High's will, according to the punishment that he has set aside for you, you're going to be eradicated from the earth. And that's laid out all throughout prophecy. You see that? Let's get another one. Let's get Amos 1 and 11. It says what? Thus saith Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, for 3 transgressions of Edom and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. The Edomites have been set up to receive a punishment, and the Most High says he's not going to turn it away. But you have guys out here saying that the Lord is because he's going to give the Edomites salvation. No, that doesn't add up to what the scriptures say. The Most High says he's not going to turn away the punishment of the Edomites. So how can they receive salvation if the entire nation has a punishment coming? Now why is the Most High proclaiming this? It goes on to tell you, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. These Edomites, which are these so-called white people, you see, beginning with their elite, they have to pay for what they've done unto us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Most High's people, the true Israelites. They have to pay for all the hell they put on us, man. They have to pay for all the rape, robbery, murder, for all the atrocities, for all the trauma that we've suffered, you see, at their hands. They have to pay for all of that, man. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to see to it. These devils are not going to receive any rest, man. Any mercy. The Most High is not going to be lenient with Esau. He's going to put a full force of his wrath upon these people, man. And that's all laid out in prophecy. Matter of fact, let's see what these cross references say. See if we can get a few more going into Esau. Yep, and you got Isaiah 34 going into what? The destruction that Esau has been set up to receive for what he's done to Israel. Matter of fact, we can read it from right here. We'll start at verse 5. It says what? Isaiah 34 and 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, going into the ICBM missiles, being bathed in heaven, meaning what? They're traveling through the upper atmosphere after they've been shot out of those missile silos. So it says what? For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, which is who? The Edomites. That's who this nuclear destruction is set to befall, man. This is the punishment of the Edomites. Destruction by way of fire. And a lot of you guys who are still out here in the spirit of having Stockholm syndrome, you're going to partake of this destruction right along with this man that you're trying to save. This man, this nation of people that has been set apart to be the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. That's the only reason they've been created, man. And that's just the truth of it. The so-called white race. If your family, look, if your father's seed line goes back to you being an Edomite, the only reason you have been created and put on this earth is to be destroyed in some shape, form, or fashion when your time comes. All of you so-called white people here in the land of America, if your father goes back to being an Edomite, you're going to be left here in the land of America and be burned up with that nuclear fire, right along with 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who refuse to repent. The rest of you Edomites all throughout the rest of the earth, when we come down out of heaven, we're going to gather you up, put shackles and chains upon you, and you're going to be carted off into slavery to build up our kingdom. And we're going to destroy you as we see fit once we're in power. This is what you Edomites have been set up for. And after 1,000 years of the kingdom of heaven, the first 1,000 years of the kingdom of heaven, that first dominion, we're going to gather every single one of you Edomites up, and we're going to destroy you, and there will not be any remaining of the house of Esau according to what the Most High has spoken. This is what these people have been set up for. This is why they're here on the earth. And you got guys trying to go against the grain to fight against what the Most High has already ordained to be. I done just quoted, broke down the whole lesson, but let's keep going. So it says what? And Isaiah 34:5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, which are the Edomites here in the land of America. You see, Esau's chief dwelling place. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. That's who you Edomites are. You are the people of the Most High's curse to judgment. This is why you were created. I know you might have thought it was for you to just roam free in the earth and do as you please. No, the reason you have what you have is because you're partaking in the blessing that your forefather Esau received from our forefather Isaac. That's why you Edomites have been living in the lap of luxury since the Renaissance. Having the fullness of the earth, the best parts of the land, so forth and so on. That's your blessing, which is coming to an end now. And it ends by way of what? The complete collapse of your empire and the destruction of America, which is Babylon the Great. This is what you've been set up to receive from the Most High when it's all said and done. Verse 6 says what? The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, which is the land of America. A great slaughter is going to be committed by the Most High raining nuclear fire down upon this place in the form of 200 million thermonuclear warheads. This is the judgment set to befall the Edomites here in the land of America. 7 says what? And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. Verse 8, and why is it happening? For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. They're about to partake in this great punishment from the Most High for what they've done unto the Israelites here in this land. But you got Jake trying to save Esau, you see, and show them some type of mercy when they've never showed you any type of mercy, man. Ever. The Most High is about to burn this place up because of what they've done to his children here in this land. And we would have it no other way. They deserve everything that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to bring upon them, man. Verse 9 says what? And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. You see that? By way of what? That fire. 10, it shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. And that goes all the way back to what we just read in Malachi 1, starting at verse 4. He's going to make their what? Habitation desolate for the dragons of the wilderness. Because what? He hates Esau. So what are you guys talking about, man? Let's see what else we got. Because you can go read that whole chapter, but we're going to move on. Look at this. Isaiah 63:1. This is talking about the second coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. And when he returns, who is he coming to visit? He's coming to visit you Edomites. You see that? Isaiah 63:1 says what? Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. That's the Lord Yahweh Shai coming in the great power and glory that he's earned by being obedient to the Most High's will, even unto death. You see that? He's coming to visit you damn devils, man, because you're the chief nation that's ruling on this earth, because you're living in your blessing. And he's coming to take you off the crown. He's coming to take you off the throne. Salakia. Isaiah 63:2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. You see that? Yahweh Shai is even coming to add to the slaughter here in the land of America when he returns. Out of his hatred that he has for you Edomites, man. Verse 4 says what? For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered, and there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread them down the people in mine anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth. This is what Yahweh Shai is coming to do to you Edomites, man. He's coming to stomp you out. He's coming to take your power away from you. Because it's time for you to be removed off the throne. You see that? There's no salvation coming for you Edomites, man. At all. Look at this. And it's all throughout the scriptures, man. This is Ezekiel 25:12. It says, Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. Why is the Most High doing this? Why is he proclaiming this? If you guys are saying that, oh, salvation is for everyone, Esau's going to be saved. No, man. Esau's about to receive a punishment from the Almighty. And eventually every single last Edomite will be cut off and eradicated from the planet. Like it tells you in the book of Job, they shall be chased out of the world, man. That don't sound like salvation to me. Verse 14 says what? And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, which is us. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see that? You see that? The Most High is going to allow his people to take vengeance upon you Edomites for what you've done unto us, according to his anger and according to his fury. You see that? That's what's coming upon you, devils. This is a whole chapter of Ezekiel 35 pronouncing judgment against the Edomites. From verse 1 all the way down to verse 15, it talks about the great judgment that's coming upon you damn devils, man. And we just read the Most High doesn't change. We just read that the Most High is what? Not going to turn away the punishment thereof. This is why the Most High was saying this over and over again through the mouth of the prophets. Go read Ezekiel 35, man, and see what awaits these damn devils. We're going to get verse 5 real quick, though. It says what? Excuse me. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. You see that? Just constantly destroying the Most High's people. You thought you didn't have to pay for that? For how you came to acquire, or how you stole the land of America by way of mass genocide against the Northern Kingdom? Of how you had this land built up off the backs of us so-called blacks? You see, West Indians and Haitians? By way of free slave labor during the transatlantic slave trade, you think you don't have to pay for that? Of course you do. Just slaughtering countless numbers of our people, man. You have to pay for that. And it goes on to tell you in verse 6, Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Great judgment is coming for you devils, man. The Most High is about to make a great slaughter in the house of Idumea. Verse 7 says what? Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. Anyone that carries the seed line of Edom is going to be eradicated out of the earth eventually, man. Verse 8 says what? And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers they shall fall that are slain with the sword. Verse 9. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. You see that? And this is talking about what? The destruction of America. This is the land that's going to be a perpetual desolation, the land that they've made their chief dwelling place. How is this going to be done? By way of fire and brimstone in the form of nuclear missiles, man, nuclear warheads. Verse 10, man, I'm gonna read all this, man. Verse 10 says what? Because I had said these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we shall possess it, whereas Yahweh was there. Talking about the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. You really think that you are God because you have us in captivity, that you're oppressing us. We're only here because we're serving out our punishment for our disobedience against our Father, man. That's the only reason you have power over us. Hey, but like it tells you, man, the Most High is about to break that yoke from off of our necks, as it tells you in Jeremiah 31. And we would no longer be oppressed by you heathen, especially you damn devils, man. Verse 11 says what? Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, I will even do according to thine anger, and according to thine envy which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee. It doesn't mention anything about Esau receiving any salvation, man. For you clown ass niggas out here who's trying to save this damn devil, these damn people, when the Most High already proclaimed that they're about to receive the greatest judgment the world has ever seen, man. And a lot of you niggas are going to be left here in the land of America to be destroyed right along with Esau, because now you're so in love with Esau that you're rebelling against the Almighty with this weak ass doctrine that you're pushing. Look, man, Esau is going to be destroyed eventually. America's the collapse of America is happening. America's about to be destroyed by way of fire. You see, and these damn devils, right along with the rest of the heathen nations, are going to be gathered up. And after that 1,000 years, Esau, the Edomites, are going to be eradicated, man. That's what it is. That's what the Most High has ordained. Ezekiel 35:12 says what? And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, and that I have heard all thy blasphemies which I have spoken against the mountains of Israel, saying, they are laid desolate, they are given to us to consume. And that's what you devils think, just because you have rule over us at the moment. So you're just able to just slaughter us as you see fit, as it pleases you. But little do you know that's coming back to bite you in your ass. Verse 13 says what? Thus with your mouth have you boasted against me, you boasted against our Father. Look at all this bullshit that you're pushing down here on the earth. Men can be women, women can be men, women can rule and usurp authority over men. All the manners that you're pushing. That's you boasting against the Most High. It says what? And have heard your words, and have multiplied your words against me. I have heard them. Verse 14 says what? Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, when the whole earth rejoiceth, I will make thee desolate. And when is the earth going to rejoice? When the righteous come back into authority up under our Lord Yahweh Shah. Everyone is going to be rejoicing. But when that time comes, what's going to happen? You Edomites are going to be made desolate, eradicated, annihilated, exterminated, terminated. Pick one. That's what it's going to be for you. Verse 15 says what? And as thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all Idumea, even all of it. And they shall know that I am Yahweh. You see that? This is what the Most High has pronounced against this entire nation of people. And you got Israelites trying to fight against this, man. And that's why you niggas going to be destroyed. Let's get a couple more. Look at this. Obadiah. This entire chapter is dedicated to the destruction and the judgment that's coming upon Esau. Obadiah 1:9, it says what? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. Where's the salvation in that? And we got earlier, the Most High doesn't change. He pronounced this. This is going to come to pass for these people. And why is it happening? Verse 10 lets you know. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, which is happening right now. This is why they can't escape all the atrocities that they've committed against our people. It's all in their history books. And now you have down there in Texas, they're trying to get rid of these things that Esau's done unto us, man. You see, they're trying to hide it. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying? Erase it as if it never happened. But guess what? You'll never erase it out of the memory of the Most High. He's seen everything. This is why he's pronounced these things against you. You're not getting away from this. Obadiah 1 and 10 says what? For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. Shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory. You can't get away from how America was stolen by way of the sword, by way of murder and genocide. You can't get away from the fact that America was built upon the backs of the Israelites by way of free slave labor. You can't get away from that. That's shame covering thee, man. It says what? And all the other atrocities that you've been committing to us in this land. It says what? In verse Obadiah 1 and 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You see that? That's the judgment pronounced against these people. Where is the salvation in this? There is none, because there is no salvation for Esau. 18 says what? Oh, nah, we got to go there. Why would you cut it off right there? Obadiah 1 and 18 says what? And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. You hear that? This is the end of these people, according to prophecy. This is not something we made up. This is not something we just pulled out of our ass and just thrown out here for the world to hear. No, this has been written in these scriptures. This is what the Most High has ordained from the beginning for these people. Why? Because they are the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. This is their purpose on the earth, to be the nation that receives of the greatest punishment that the Most High has brought upon any nation of people. You see? This is what's coming for them. It says what? There shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken it. There is no salvation for these people. You see that? The words of the Most High does not go out void. They're going to accomplish everything that he pleases, man. And as we see, and like I said, it just goes on and on and on. But I think the point has been made. These devils are not going to escape what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has ordained to befall them, man. They're going to receive a great judgment. And eventually, after that 1,000 years in the kingdom of heaven, this entire nation are going to be destroyed at the hands of the Most High's people, you see. And there will not be any remaining of the house of Esau. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And with that, I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and the sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there, pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai has created us to do. And with that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Babal.